Hey there, CMA Nation. Let's get into today's bet of the day, and we'll keep it rolling with our look at Major League Baseball win totals. Today, we will dive into the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Let's start with the Cubs. They posted 83 wins last season. This year, it is set at 85 and a half. They made a lot of aggressive moves during the offseason trying to win now. Frankly, I'm pretty impressed with what they've done, so let's break it down a little bit further. It all starts with the blockbuster trade they made back in December, bringing in three-time All-Star outfielder Kyle Tucker from the Astros. Tucker's a dynamic player with power, speed, and great defense. He lost half his games due to injury last season, but still posted 23 home runs and a 289 average. He led the AL in RBI in 23 and was third in the league back in 2022. So it's a huge power bat that is exactly what the Cubs lineup needs. They also bolstered the bullpen by bringing in Ryan Presley. This is a two-time All-Star closer, also another former Astro. Over the past 3 seasons, Presley has posted a 2.85 ERA and a .95 whip. Presley's stability in the ninth inning could be a true game changer for this team. Beyond Tucker and Presley, the Cubs made a few other solid moves that I really like, including an underrated bullpen arm who I think is going to add depth by bringing in right-handed pitcher Ryan Brazier via a trade from the Dodgers. I also like that they brought in catcher Carson Kelly. However, they did lose some key pieces, including Cody Bellinger. The hope here, though, is that Tucker's bat will more than make up for that loss. And third baseman Isaac Paredes was traded. His offense will be missed, but Ricky Matshaw, one of their top prospects, should step in immediately and contribute. The big concern here is still their bullpen feels weak. Despite adding Presley and Brazier, I'm just still concerned here. If the Cubs struggle to hold leads late, it could derail their season just as it has in past years. On the plus side, they play in a fairly weak division, which does give them the path we need to the 85.5 wins. Final verdict is I do like the over here. I do like what they've done, but it's still the Cubs. I don't fully trust them. So we're going to go over 85.5 wins, but we're going to just go one baseball on the confidence meter with this. I think it's going to be close. I think it could go either way. Let's move on to the Red Sox now, who had a very busy and by most accounts successful offseason, adding some key pieces in both their rotation and lineup. They had 81 wins last season. Their win total jumps all the way up to 86 and a half. So why the optimism? Well, it really is because of some of these offseason additions. Let's start with starting pitcher Garrett Crochet, 25-year-old lefty they bring in from the White Sox. He posted a 3.58 ERA and a 1.07 whip, even playing for a woeful White Sox team. I love that they got this guy. He is going to be just a stud at the top of their rotation. With at least 2 years under contract, Boston gets a young, high upside arm for them. They also bring in starting pitcher Walker Buehler and relief pitcher Aroldis Chapman, two veterans who will bring experience and savvy to a pitching staff that really needs a boost here. And third baseman Alex Bregman, which is the biggest lineup addition of the offseason. He'll bring his power bat to Boston after years as a cornerstone in Houston. Over the past 3 seasons, he's averaged 25 home runs and 89 RBI. Now, there are some notable departures. They lose outfielder Tyler O'Neill and his 31 home runs to Baltimore, and Kenley Jansen and Chris Martin, 2 relief pitchers, are now gone, which really is brings up the big concern that I have. Their bullpen was a disaster last year, ranked 7th worst in bullpen ERA. They just didn't make a lot of improvements. They're now going to be relying on 2 aging closers in Chapman and 36-year-old Liam Hendricks, and that just doesn't inspire a lot of confidence for me. So final verdict is this. The AL East is still a gauntlet, and I do think the Red Sox will be better, and they're going to have more wins, but asking to have 6 more wins just concerns me. They've improved on paper. That doesn't always translate to on-the-field improvement. So I do think they'll get better, but just not this much better. So we're going to go with the under 86.5 wins, and we're going to give it 2 baseballs on the confidence meter. That's all I got today, CMA Nation. Take care. See ya.